Well, I'm ready to answer another set of 10 questions from Carl Shoup's book, Test Your Bible Knowledge, and it's another chance to get a perfect score. With this next set of 10 multiple choice questions, I'll get one more quiz closer to finishing the Book of Proverbs. Proverbs is one of the best books of the Bible because it contains so much good advice, and a lot of it is very practical. Now, there are 10 multiple choice questions coming up, and each one has 4 answer choices and a reference from the Bible. I should be able to get most of these correct. I've gotten a perfect score on one of these quizzes based on the Book of Proverbs, and I'd like to do that again. So with that, I'm ready to test my Bible knowledge, and I'll start with question number 641. Alright, question number 641, and it's the type of question where I'm provided with the first part of a quote, and I have to provide the last word. And it starts out, quote, "The poor useth entreaties, but the rich answereth, A, generously, B, carefully, C, ambiguously, or D, roughly." And the answer for this one is definitely letter D, roughly. The poor useth entreaties, but the rich answereth roughly. 642, and again, it's the first part of a quote. Quote, "Chasten thy son while there is hope, and let not thy soul spare for his A, love, B, advancement, C, companionship, or D, crying." And I know this one also, it is definitely letter D, crying, for 642. 643, and it's a quotation again, quote, "Diverse weights and diverse measures, A, afford the seller many pleasures, B, are alike abomination to the Lord, C, reflect variety in human experience, or D, will never bring the merchant treasures." And all of those are pretty good. I'm going to go with letter B, are alike abomination to the Lord, is my answer for 643, letter B. 644, again, it's the first part of a quote here. It says, quote, "Labor not to be A, respected, B, powerful, C, inconspicuous, or D, rich." And the answer for this one, again, I'm going to go for letter D, rich. Labor not to be rich for 644, letter D. 645 is the next one, and again, it is a quote. Quote, "Eat thou not the bread of him that hath A, an evil eye, B, a loose tongue, C, a rapacious spirit, or D, a poor cook." This one I'm not too sure of. Let's see. The last one, letter D, a poor cook, that's kind of funny. I don't think it's that. A rapacious spirit, I'm going to throw that one out too. It'll be between A, an evil eye, or B, a loose tongue. Let's see. Eat thou not the bread of him that hath. I'm going to choose letter A, an evil eye, and we'll have to see what the answer is. But for me, 645, letter A. 646, quote, "Buy the truth and A, steal it not, B, beg it not, C, scorn it not, or D, sell it not." Again, I'm going to go right for letter D, sell it not, as my answer for 646, letter D. 647, and it is part of a quote, and then I have to do some interpretation, it looks like, at the end. So, quote, "If thou forbear to deliver them that are drawn unto death, and those that are ready to be slain," unquote, "do not seek to excuse yourself by saying that you, A, thought they were evildoers, B, were too weak, C, did not know of it, or D, expected the same fate." Okay, this is a really good question. The first part here, "If thou forbear to deliver them that are drawn unto death, and those that are ready to be slain, do not seek to excuse yourself by saying that you..." I'm going to go for letter A, I believe. "Thought they were evildoers." No, I'm going to throw that one out. I think maybe letter C is better. "Did not know of it." Because then you would be kind of giving yourself a little bit of an excuse as to why you're not doing this. So for 647, I'm going to go for letter C. "Did not know of it." Alright, 648. "Rejoice not when thine enemy falleth," is the quote. And then it says, lest A, the Lord turn away his wrath from him, B, your spirit become corrupt, C, you be premature in your joy, or D, he recover and seek revenge. All right, let me back up here and read this again. And it's a quote. It says, quote, rejoice not when thine enemy falleth, lest A, the Lord turn away his wrath from him. That's a pretty good one. B, your spirit become corrupt. That would probably fit also. Letter C, you be premature in your joy. I don't think it's that at all. I want to throw that one out. D, he recover and seek revenge. I want to toss D out. So letter A and letter B are the best ones. And between those two, I'm going to go with letter A. The Lord turn away his wrath from him. That seems to make the best sense here. For 648, I'm going to choose the letter A as my answer. 649. The principle of, and then it gives a quote, I will do so to him as he hath done to me, is in chapter 24, A, approved, B, suggested, C, dismissed, or D, condemned. I'm thinking that it's letter D, condemned. Let's see. The principle of, quote, I will do so to him as he hath done to me, is in chapter 4, approved, suggested, dismissed, or condemned. Yes, I think that letter D is the best one. So for 649, I'm going to go with letter D, condemned. 650, the last one, and it is the first part of a quote. Quote, whoso boasteth himself of a false gift is like A, the cold of snow, B, a sharp arrow, C, a bad tooth, or D, clouds and wind without rain. And again, I want to go right for letter D as my answer for 650. Whoso boasteth himself of a false gift is like clouds and wind without rain. Okay, that is 10, and I feel pretty good about this 10, so I'm going to go back here to the answers and see how many of them I was able to answer correctly. I'll start out with number 641, and that was the one about how the rich answereth, and I picked D, roughly, and that is the correct answer, D, roughly. 642 was the next one. That one, chasten thy son while there is hope, and let not thy soul spare for his. I said D, crying, and that is the correct answer, D, crying. 643 is the next one. That was about diverse weights and measures, and I went for letter B on that one, are alike abomination to the Lord, and that is the correct answer, the letter B. 644 is the next one. That one, real short one, labor not to be, and I said D, rich, and that was the correct answer for that one, letter D, rich. 645 was the next one, eat thou not the bread of him that, and I picked A, hath an evil eye, and that is the correct answer for that, A, hath an evil eye. All right, not too bad. 646, buy the truth, and I went right for, I think, letter D on that one, sell it not, and that is the correct answer, letter D, sell it not. All right, 647. That one was the one where I had to do a little bit of interpretation about if thou forbear to deliver them that are drawn unto death, and those that are already to be slain. I picked letter C as my answer, did not know of it, and that is the correct answer, letter C. Okay, great. 648 is the next one. This one, rejoice not when thine enemy falleth, lest, and I went right for letter A, the Lord turn away his wrath from him, and that's the correct answer, letter A. Okay, not too bad, good job. 649 is the next one, getting real close to a perfect score here. That one, the principle of, and then it gives this quote, I will do so to him as he hath done to me. And for that one, I picked letter D, condemned. And that is the correct answer, letter D. All right. 650, the very last one. Whoso boasteth himself of a false gift is like, and I picked letter D, clouds and wind without rain. And that is the correct answer. All right. Got them all correct. That's great. 100%. Very happy with that. So that will make 2 of these Proverbs quizzes where I was able to get a perfect score, and that'll help out that cumulative score a whole lot. All right, well, the next quiz will be the final quiz that is based totally on the Book of Proverbs, and then after that, it's on to another great book of practical wisdom, and that's the Book of Ecclesiastes. And we'll see how that one turns out after I finish the final quiz that's based on the Book of Proverbs.